The only reason I didn't make it down there with the proof of Sanderson Ford saying the girl saying that we would never be qualified for fundraisings, and Arizona State with all these dog tags, about 3,000 of them, because it was just too hot for me today. And I actually want to see the FBI face to face and let them hear this statement from Sanderson Ford, and see what they think about a college kid having access to all these social security numbers, which he better have a record of the ones he got rid of, because I know they're trying to get rid of them now, and find out why the VA didn't. On the same interview in Newsbite, the director of the VA, I know she went home and seen herself on TV and seen those dog tags. The next person they showed was Arizona State with these dog tags. Some of them look like they had Vietnam dirt still on them. And I'm gonna go down there and see them face to face and ask them, is this a crime for snowbirds to give without benefiting from the fundraisings, and why does this college kid have all access to all these social security numbers on these dog tags? I'm gonna probably do it tomorrow, but usually I remember when I was in Chicago, and the FBI have a way of listening, and this guy, he had the first Honda GNX, that little sports car looking thing. He was a big dope dealer, and he knew that the FBI was monitoring everything he did, and he said, well, I know y'all on the line, you just come and get me. In the next few minutes, and this was at our shop, we had an auto shop. Next few minutes, it was all kind of FBI there, and they took his car. They sold everything in his house because he was a big dope dealer in Chicago. But the funny thing about it was, he said, I know y'all listening, you just might as well come get me. And they showed up in the next few seconds. They was on his ass, and they always listen. And I can't see that them saying that this is not a crime finna be committed with all these social security numbers. These college kids are not that responsible, since they're doing everything in college, getting high and shit, all kind of stuff. How they are responsible for all these dog tags? So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So I'll just get up early. I'll find out where the office is. It's not that far from here, I don't think. And ask them, if it's not a crime, it ain't a crime. But I'm pretty sure it's a crime, because you can't say you have fundraisers and make it seem like it's for everybody. This shit has been bothering me since I found out. And I know that they're not gonna go along with y'all bullshit. You know, because they have different liaisons from other states, FBI. They might move up here, stay up here 6 months, and move somewhere else, and they don't care about you, about being friends to the community. So I'm gonna get this straight. I told you I'm gonna tear this down, because that is really dirty for y'all to invite people from other states. You sell illegal aliens houses, and you tear them down, and you put $1 million houses up, and the poor little people, when they find out that they can get citizenship, they come back to their house. They can't even recognize their house, because you done built $1 million house around it. So it's Phoenix is gonna have to clean their act up. You know, even with Governor Ducey, I've talked to all of them, and they got a bad attitude from all of them. And he's talking about that it's good policy for anybody that think that they can do a teaching job that's just good policy to let them do it, and it is a mistake because you can't even be on the same level of the people that you're inviting in, and then you're still duking them every time they come in. This is the only time ever I heard of a fundraising ever, and I've been to a lot of states in this 30-year on and off drug addiction. I've been to a lot of states, but I've been up here clean for 3 years. So we gonna try to put a knife in your side and stuff and be Benedict Arnold until we get this shit straight. That's my video.